my opinion, this is fucking crazy that there is a 2 second activity that is simpler than watching Netflix, which every time you do it in a social interaction, it skyrockets your social skills. So you wanna know the hack? Well, before that, my name is Jan, and I am here to make it easier, faster, and simpler for you to make friends by making you more charismatic. And I know that I can do that because I went from being a complete social retard, really socially anxious, to now being fairly charismatic with a close group of friends with a vibrant social life. Okay? So it isn't really to show off. This intro is just me showing that I actually know what I'm speaking about here. So, what is the habit, the 2 second habit that will get you an increase in charisma by 88%? Well, you will understand. I will tell you the habit, but first you gotta really understand why does it do so much good. Okay. So, firstly, what even is charisma? How can you boost your charisma levels? Obviously, a really huge part of being charismatic is confidence. Is being confident. If you can be confident, most people even use charisma and confidence as synonyms. Like if someone is open and is smiling and can talk loudly and can just talk to everyone, that means that not only they're charismatic, but they're confident. It really often is used as a synonym, and is often and it always intersects. Charisma and confidence are both needed to have relationship success in terms of platonic relationships like friendships, and in terms of romantic relationships like, you know what romantic relationships are. And so obviously confidence is a huge part of charisma. You would want to be confident, I want to be confident, everyone wants to be confident. This trick gets you more confidence. Now the second thing that it does is that it makes your voice more attractive. And as we all know, speaking charismatically, if you can speak with a more attractive, deeper, and more resonant voice, that by itself will make people want to listen to you. The more attractive voice you've got, the more people will want to listen to you. And you'd want people to listen to you, right? So the third thing that is really important in charismatic speaking is that many people really always many people always speak very, 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 very fast, because they're actually insecure that the other person will quickly lose interest and will stop listening to them and will lose their attention. And that's why they need to tell all of their thoughts so quickly, so super quickly, when it is actually the opposite. If you can talk slowly with an attractive voice and with pauses in between the sentences, that will actually make the people you're speaking to hang on every word. So including pauses in your charismatic speaking is very, very, very important. It's crucial. It is major in charisma. Same as your voice. And this is, bro, I think this is the most important thing you can actually have in charisma. It is to be chill and not stressful in those in conversations and interactions. So that obviously intersects with confidence, like no stress, confidence, almost like synonyms. But obviously you also seen that charismatic people, those social butterflies, always when they're speaking to someone, they have this sort of flow. They're like completely chill. They're not only confident, but they've got this flow of not only being confident, but also being themselves, and also like being able to flow through a conversation. And the thing is that this 2 second habit, it gets you all of this 2 seconds, and it is simpler than watching fucking Netflix. So the habit is to breathe fully through your diaphragm. It is basically when you take air, you don't put it in your chest and shoulders like most people do. You put it in your belly. And you let the belly expand as much as you possibly can, basically. This is one full deep breath. Take in as much air as you possibly can, and release as much as you can. And it is, bro, like obviously you now know the hack, but how does it get you all of those four? Well, breathing fully gets you confidence as well. There's this mechanism in our bodies that is called reciprocal feedback, and it basically is an act of communication between our body and our mind, because our mind and our body need to be balanced in what they do. If our body feels hungry, it will tell our mind, hey, we're hungry, and then we will think of ways to eat something. And it works the same with confidence. So when someone is a born charismatic, when someone is social because they were just raised this way or something, they're often confident in their mind already. And that's why they have all of those confident body language traits, like being open, having like their vital parts of the body not really hidden away, because like an anxious person would stand like that, and a extroverted, confident person would stay like that, showing off their neck, because it is like really if someone would hit you at the neck, you would often die. Yeah. So it is a really dangerous spot to show off. That shows confidence as much as like gesticulation, as much as taking space, being open, showing your neck, and many different things like talking loudly, being articulate, not really speeding up really fast. Like I was talking about this with the pauses. And the thing is that breathing fully makes your body open up. So based on the reciprocal feedback mechanism, which is that our mind and body needs to be balanced. So when you open up your body, it just tells your mind that, damn, we're safe, we're secure, we don't need to worry about nothing, we don't need to be stressed, we don't need to feel anxious, we can just be open and confident. So opening up your body while breathing fully will make you more confident immediately, because the reciprocal feedback mechanism in our body is real, and it actually works, because when you feel hungry in your stomach, you feel hungry in your head. Now, how does breathing fully give you an attractive voice? Well, just the thing is that once you start to talk from your diaphragm, I don't really remember the name. You start to speak with more power, more resonance, and it leads to people start to want to listen to you. Because there are often situations where actually someone is speaking in a group and no one actually hears him. No one actually hears that person. It often happens in social interactions. And if that person was speaking through their belly, if that person was speaking through with that confident, powerful voice, which comes from breathing through their belly, like all those charismatic and confident people do, they would be heard. People would want to listen to them because their voice would be resonant, powerful, attractive. This is what just breathing fully does to you. And the third thing, which is pausing. If you breathe through your chest, obviously most people who are really fast talkers, because they really want to not lose attention, as I said before, because they're insecure, they never really leave space for pauses. But once they start to breathe fully, it by itself happens that they need more time to inhale, more time to exhale, and that leads to natural pauses in conversations, which causes them to make more friends, to be more charismatic, to be more liked by other people, to increase their charisma. So we already covered how breathing fully gets you confidence, how it makes your voice more resonant, powerful, and attractive, how it leads to having more pauses in your conversations, which are actually good if you want to make more friends or just basically master your charisma and your social interactions. Now, the fourth most important thing is how does it reduces your stress levels. So based on studies, controlling your breath is directly linked to lowering your cortisol levels. And cortisol is also known as the stress hormone. So basically studies has shown that it reduces your stress levels. And additionally, the second thing that happens when you start to control your breath is your brain gets more oxygen supply. And that results in less anxiety. Now the fourth thing, which is more, maybe a little bit less scientific, is that when you start to focus on your breath, you start to focus on the present moment actually, and not on all of those thoughts in your head. And if you focus on that present moment and those thoughts in your head disappear, then how can you be anxious with no thoughts? Yeah. So this is exactly how breathing fully increases your charisma levels each time you do it by 88%. Breathing fully is truly fucking miracle. So start using it from day one, from today. Right here, right now, take a full deep breath with me. Through your belly. As much air as you can put in your belly, just put it in. Release as much as you can. It can be through your nose or through your mouth. Now, set a fucking wallpaper, set a reminder on your phone, put even stripes of like paper with written breathe fully, stick it up on your walls, have it as a wallpaper on your phone, in your room, on your computer, everywhere. Just have reminders to start to breathe fully. Because if you do, you get all this, and all this gets you all the memories with people. It gets you all access to different parties, different events. It gets you to know many people. It gets you to feel connected with different people. It gets you to stop feeling lonely. It gets you friends, close friends. And it gets you to meet a lot of people because you will be charismatic. So start fucking breathing fully. And now, if you'd want one-on-one help with charisma for free from me, all you gotta do is click the first thing in the description, answer those questions so that I know how to prepare for our call, and then we will together create you a personalized plan of action in less than 45 minutes on what can you do now to become more charismatic, to make more friends, to get a vibrant social life and get a close group of friends. So go see it right now. It's for free. Bye.